The wheels on the truck go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the truck go round and round. Time to fight the fire. The siren on the truck go woo woo woo, woo woo woo, woo woo woo. The siren on the truck goes woo woo woo. Time to fight the fire. Good morning and welcome back to another video for our ParentChild Plus Family Child Care Virtual Visits. This week is Toy Week, and we will be playing with 2 brand new toys for you to enjoy with your children in your daycare. Our first toy is the Emergency Vehicle Set. This set includes 4 wooden vehicles. We have the fire truck, the helicopter, the police car, and the ambulance, as well as 4 play figures for each vehicle. This vehicle set encourages hand and eye coordination, fine motor skills, and it promotes imagination and independent play. Now let's discuss the roles of each emergency vehicle and the people who operate them. First, we have our fire truck. A fire truck is operated by our firefighter. Firefighters save lives, they save property, and they save the environment. Firefighters drive trucks and fire engines to rescue people and animals and to fight fire. Next, we have an ambulance. An ambulance is a type of vehicle made to carry sick or injured people. Normally, ambulances go to people in emergencies to take them to the hospital. Ambulances are vehicles which are changed into small mobile clinics. They can provide emergency care, first aid, medicine, and carry patients to the hospital. The person who drives the ambulance and looks after the patient until they arrive at the hospital is called the paramedic. Next, we have our helicopter. The person who flies and operates the helicopter is called a pilot. Helicopters are useful when there is a disaster. Food packets, water, medicine, and clothes are dropped down from the helicopter onto the ground in case the roads are closed. When people are injured, helicopters can carry them to the hospital as well. And last, we have our police car. The person who drives the police car is called a police officer. The police officer's job is to protect the public, make people obey the law, and to make us feel safe. Police officers have to patrol and respond to emergencies as quickly as possible. Some police officers will walk on foot patrol, but often police officers patrol in their police car. Now let's discuss some extension activities and topics that you can talk about when you're playing with this week's emergency vehicle set. First, you can talk about the colors. You can encourage the children to identify the colors of each vehicle, such as white for the ambulance, red for the fire engine, orange for the helicopter, and blue for the police car. You can also encourage them to look at each vehicle closely to identify all the colors that they see in each vehicle set. You can also encourage the children to identify the shapes. For our wheels, we know that they are a circle, and we know that wheels go round and round. We have a rectangle for the windows, a rectangle for the ladder, a square. Some vehicles have ovals and stars. And you can also identify letters, like H for helicopter on the helicopter vehicle. And to get the kids moving, you can also encourage them to move like certain vehicles, like spin around like a helicopter. And you can encourage them to make the vehicle sounds. For our circle time activity, we're going to do some counting. We're going to use these count and clip cards to count the numbers of emergency vehicles and identify the correct number by placing a clothespin and clipping it on the right number. First, we have some fire trucks. We have 1, 2, 3 fire trucks. So we're going to place the clothespin on the correct number. 3 fire trucks, the number 8. Is that correct? No. 3 fire trucks, the number 2. Is that right? No. 3 fire trucks, the number 3. Is that correct? Yes. 3 fire trucks, the number 3. Next we have an ambulance. Let's count the number of ambulances we see. 1 ambulance. 1 ambulance, the number 2. Is this correct? No. 1 ambulance, the number 1. Is this correct? Yes. 1 ambulance, the number 1. Here we have a tow truck. A tow truck helps somebody if they're stranded on the side of the road by clipping their car to the back of their tow truck and pulling it to their home or an auto garage. So let's count the number of tow trucks that we see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 tow trucks. 7 tow trucks, the number 8. Is that correct? No. 7 tow trucks, the number 1. Is that correct? 7 tow trucks, the number 7. Is that correct? Yes, it is. 7 tow trucks, the number 7. Here we have some police cars. Let's count the police cars together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 police cars. 5 police cars, the number 6. Is that correct? No. 5 police cars, the number 5. Is this correct? Yes. So we place the clothespin on the correct number to represent the amount of police cars that we counted together. Let's do the school bus. Let's count all the school bus together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you show me 10 fingers? All 10 fingers. And we have 10 school bus. So let's place the clothespin on the correct number. 10 school buses, the number 9. Is that correct? No. 10 school buses, the number 11. Is that right? No. 10 school buses, the number 10. Is that correct? Yes. 10 school buses, the number 10. Good counting. For our arts and craft activity this week, the children will be participating in another fine motor activity using Ziploc bags. Each child that can participate will receive a Ziploc bag with a picture of a fire truck along with some red banner paper. The children will either cut or rip the banner paper and place it inside the Ziploc bag until it's filled up, resembling the color of the fire truck. Providers remember that if the children decide to cut or rip the paper, both methods will increase and enhance their fine motor skills. Also remember to send pictures of you and your children participating in this week's VISM. A square is a shape that has 4 sides, has 4 sides, has 4 sides. A square is a shape that has 4 sides, has 4 sides. A circle is a shape that goes round and round, round and round, round and round. A circle is a shape that goes round and round, round and round it goes. For our infants, they will be playing with the jumbo knob puzzle. Each puzzle piece comes with jumbo knobs that make it easy for the children to grasp, and each puzzle piece has the correct picture under the puzzle piece. We also have the label or the name for each shape. This fun design represents pictures of everyday things that the infants may see, like a tree, the sun, and a home. So first we have our oval, a rectangle, a square, a triangle, and a circle. You can encourage the children to repeat after you the shape when you say it. You can encourage them to identify the colors of each shape and to tell you what each shape looks like. For example, the oval looks like a tree. The rectangle shape looks like the door on the house. The square looks like the window. The triangle looks like the roof or the top of the house. And the circle looks like the sun. You can also encourage the children to count all of the pieces. And if it's okay with you, encourage them to take pieces of the puzzle boards and clap them loudly or softly together. It's time to say goodbye to all my friends. It's time to say goodbye to all my friends. It's time to say goodbye, give a smiling, winking eye. It's time to say goodbye to all my friends. This week we played with 2 brand new toys for you and your children to enjoy. Our first toy was the emergency vehicle set. We identified 4 vehicles, such as the helicopter, the police car, the ambulance, and the fire truck. We also discussed the roles that each vehicle have and the people who operate them, such as the paramedic for the ambulance, the police officer for the police car, the pilot for the helicopter, and the firefighter for the fire truck. When you're using the emergency vehicle set, you can encourage the children to match each vehicle with its operator. You can encourage them to identify colors and shapes. And you can also encourage them to make the sounds and the movement of each vehicle. You can also ask them what would they like to be when they grow up. Maybe we have some future police officers and doctors and firefighters in your daycare. For our infants, we played with the jumbo shape puzzle. Each puzzle comes with a jumbo knob that makes it easy for the infants to grasp and place inside the puzzle board. The children can use the board to identify the colors and the shapes and to identify the names. They can also identify what each shape represents, such as the tree and the oval, the rectangle and the door, and the circle for the sun. Providers, remember that it is important for you to send pictures of you and your children participating in this week's VISM. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, you're always welcome to call me, email, or text. Again, I thank you for watching, and thank you for being a part of our ParentChild Plus Family Child Care family. Until next time, I'll see you all soon. Bye.